Alright, 7. Requirement package assistant providing function with a virtual contract enterprise with a PC and paperless contract file with allow with the contract to define with a virtual check with allow with both the contract the customer, even the collaborate, manage with the document, and even the disable the complete actionable requirement package. Create with the requirement package assistant contracting KOKS and any manager of the cabinet identify the requirement package assistant customer point of contact establish a list of the required RPA folders individual cabinet and note that the required package assistant can be created with the cabinet must have at least one customer user additional cabinet customer edit cabinet action edit cabinet security open the cabinet go to cabinet action requirement package assistant no customer cannot create the requirement package assistant custom point of contact like one customer task provided with the requirement documents. No, only customers that have the cabinet can be identified with the RPA customer point of contact. Optional, identify the backup RPA customer point of contact backup customer task with providing requirement documents. All customer editors will have the same potential to interact with the RPA with the dialog, but only the customers identify the RPA point of contact receive email notification generated with the dialog. Stop if the RPA folder is required with the term establishing complete actionable package. May use the filters as if the identification folder the RPA select with the display with the drop down filter possible the RPA folders based on selection show all RPA folders default display all possible RPA folders show all active RPA folders display on the possible RPA folders have been activated within the cabinet show required RPA folders whose displays have already been identified as required show the non-required RPA folders display but that have not been identified as required checkbox next to the folder identify the folder once you have taken action check with the checkbox with the header to check with the display folders check set global actions and to change required RPA folder status if not already. Select execute. Change status of the checked folders. Verify the correct folders as marked as required. Yes. Repeat steps A and D. Needed to identify more folders as required. Chain with the required RPA folder not required. Select create RPA package. RPA dialog will be established. Save it at the cabinet. Email will be sent to the RPA customer POC primary contracting of the primary contracting specialist. Inform them of the required RPA folders have been identified. List of the link of the RPA for dialog will be listed the RPA customer POC primary contracting of the primary contracting specialist RPA workflow tab. Any RPA folders that were marked as required but that had not been added to the cabinet will be added to the cabinet automatically. RPA dialog can now be managed as needed to start identify the documents uploaded to the cabinet, meeting the requirements for a particular required RPA folder. G, if the document have already been provided with a contract selected, yes to edit the RPA uploaded, identify the documents, the RPA documents. Best practice, no adding folders needed to complete the actionable requirement package are part of creating a cabinet. Then you show all active RPA folders display. Only show pick those folders to establish when the required RPA. Alright, uploading documents is part of the RPA. Contractor manager, ever the customer, ever the upload of documents of the cabinet. The documents required for the RPA has not been uploaded full of the PC of the cabinet can be uploaded directly within the RPA requirement package assistant. Any document identified with the required package assistant dialog will have the document tab of the customer reviewable. Open the cabinet, go to the cabinet actions requirement package assistance with a table. Then select the actions button with the RPA folder. The document will be added to. Select identify with the uploaded document with the new dialog. All documents already uploaded to the folder will be displayed. To add new documents, select upload button. Browse, select the correct file with the upload with the folder. Identify the RPA dialog. Select submit. Notice the appendix 10.2 with the current Army cabinet index when the folders are selected when part of the requirement package assistant. Identify documents as part of the RPA contract. You, the managers, ever the customers, and customer editor that identify the specifically uploaded documents as me with the required RPA folder. The documents can be uploaded with the folder normal upload method. See section 2.7 of the instructions. Identify the RPA dialog as RPA documents. Show them to open the cabinet. Go to the cabinet action requirement package assistant. Within the table actions button with the RPA folder, the document will be added. Select with identify the uploaded documents. Select with the new dialog. Documents already uploaded with the folder will be displayed. Check with the box and next with the correct documents in the folder. Click Save. Contract review the customer rework documents. Contract review the documents as customer rework documents as needed. Open the cabinet. Cabinet action requirement package assistant. Within the table, select with the document the name of the required and package assistant document to be reviewed. Upload. Edit the open document. Select with the add document with the reviewed. Update with the open and retake the associated with the action. Update with the save the local copy of the document. Update with the RPA with. With the table, select the Actions button with the RPA folder of the documents to be updated. There either needs review or accepted status of the appropriate number at any time when the individual RPA document is updated. The status will automatically update with the needs review. 6. If needed within the table, select with the Actions button with the RPA folder of the document. Select with the Open Document log. We'll see the previous version comments for the actions taken with the document to ensure that all the issues addressed. 7. Repeat with the other documents as needed until they're ready to send the package to the other customer contracting office. Select sending notifications. KO specialist customer point of contact action has been taken. The request requirement package assistance. Let other parties know that action must be added and taken. Note, contracting and use the display drop down and show documents needed with the review. The quickly ACL of the documents waiting review in the RPA. Customers can use the drop down, show documents need rework, quickly ACL of the documents. Customer action RPA. Contracting accept the individual documents. Contracting established identified the RPA document as accepted in terms of establishing the identified document as acceptable meeting the needs of the part of the requirement package. 1. Open the cabinet, go to the cabinet action requirement package assistant. With the table, select with the action button with the required package assistant folder of the document will be added. Select the set of the required package assistant document status if it's accepted. No, only cabinet managers can perform this action. Contracting accepts the overall requirement package assistant. Contracting establishes the requirement package assistant as accepted being based on getting acceptable documents in individual required type. In order to accept the requirement package assistant, all of the required requirements of the package assistant folders must have one or more documents identified with the RPA status accepted. Only managers of the cabinet can accept the package, and accepting of the package will update the RPA log within the RPA acceptance data. Date. Open the cabinet, go to the cabinet actions required by the requirement package assistant. Once all the folders have the documents identified with the documents have been marked accept and select the accept button. No, only cabinet managers can perform this action. Best practice notes after accepting the package of the RPA dialog. It is recommended to enter the actual date having the complete requirements package acquisition milestone dialog. 8. Your paperless contract file help menu.